Hello my friends, today I'm going to do an update on the impact deck and the locker trucks from GrindKing. So I have some footage skating outdoor at the park with the impact deck. It felt even better outdoor. And I have some footage skating a mini ramp with the lockers. So I can really feel the difference on the lockers in the mini ramp and on a flat bar. So we got a flat bar here today. I think the bigger wheels and the bigger deck are also gonna help and play in. Smaller wheels over here, I'm not gonna be able to lock in as good. I'll probably still be able to do it, but I haven't skated today yet, so it's been raining. Let's see what happens here. Just gonna push off and see how the 50-50 feels, if it feels locked in on the lockers. I've been really liking this board with the lockers at the indoor park, but I kind of prefer the pop of that impact board at the outdoor park. That board feels a lot poppier than this board because it's steep and it's really stiff compared to this, which is flat and kind of soggy on the deck. All right, let me do one more of these. Then we'll switch over. I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to do it with these little wheels. And they're soft too. Kind of like slides out from under you when you get on it from the side. Okay, so you can lock in with both, but 50-50s on a round rail definitely feel better. With the lockers, same thing with coping. They feel better on the lockers. So here's some footage from an indoor ramp we have in our funeral home. All right, so I want to start out by saying Mark did a phenomenal job building this mini ramp. He didn't cut corners. He spent the money on it. I haven't skated a mini ramp built by someone who didn't cut corners before. Like, I've always used wood that I found, used wood, the old wood that I've been reusing for the last decade, maybe 2 decades. But Mark actually spent thousands of dollars on this thing. Like, he went to the store, got the expensive wood, got the most expensive coping. He got what he actually needed to make a good ramp, put in the work, and made a phenomenal mini ramp. It's nice and stiff because he used really thick wood. A lot of times with mini ramps I've built in the past, I've cheaped out. I've used this really thin plywood or really thin 2x4s rather than 4x6s or something like that. He did not do that. He actually built this really well. So with the GrindKing lockers, it's not just that there's a little dip in the aluminum, it's also just where your weight sits. There's more technology in it than just that little dip. But they're perfect for a ramp like this with big coping, with good coping that you can lock in on. See, the patent on the lock-ins is not just that there's pre-grooved dips in the truck. There's a lot of different innovations in the truck, and you can definitely feel it. It's a solid truck. You should try it out when they're available for you guys, because I was surprised at how solid they actually were as a truck. So stay tuned. There's a lot of weird stuff in this video. I talk about some tips of locking in on 50-50s, got some outdoor skating on the impact board. But what Mark's doing for the community is really cool. He's got a little skate church going on in here. He's teaching kids to skate. And I like seeing people give back to the community, especially in a way that actually feels palpable to me as a skateboarder. Like building another dog park or a pickleball field or whatever you call it, I wouldn't care about that. But building something like this, I can see the benefits. Like, I see the benefits of skateboarding. This is something that means something to me personally, and it's a great mini ramp. I'm proud that there's a mini ramp in our funeral home. Not a lot of people can say they have a mini ramp in the funeral home in their small town. Maybe no one else in the world can say that. I'm not sure that that has ever happened in the history of human existence. So cool. I gotta get a thumbnail for this video. All right, so GrindKing has all the lockers. They're shipping them to you now. So the first 3 tiers, you guys are all getting the GrindKing lockers now. So everybody's gonna have them soon. So you guys will be able to do your own reviews. But as far as the turn, let's test that out. Because I've got some slappy lows on this board, which are some of the best turning trucks. And then I've got the lockers on this board, just to kind of compare the turn. So after that, we'll test out pop and stuff like that on these boards. But I've got this like maze, this PVC maze. So I'm thinking let's turn through here. The ground's kind of wavy, so it's kind of hard to do manuals and stuff through here. Let's see. Okay. These slappies are slightly tight because I let everybody skate this board at the indoor park and a few people tightened the trucks. So we have to keep that in mind. It turned all right. It was kind of squeaky though on the slappies. These are also kind of stiff right now. Been skating the indoor park and I guess maybe I like them a little tight for that. They were less squeaky. The bushings didn't squeak, but they turned about the same. Sometimes a taller truck kind of turns better too though. So the turn feels really similar to me. They're both in the same position, kind of about the thunder position as far as the wheelbase goes. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to feel the turn on your own. I can't tell you what you're gonna like, but I like the way both of these trucks turn. Honestly, I could probably skate any truck. It's just these little things, like the lockers having that little cutout, you know, those that pre-grooved truck hanger, you know, that just makes things just a little bit easier. It's not like I couldn't do a 50-50 without it, but it just makes things feel just a little bit easier. It's kind of cool. I understand you should make your own grooves. Yep, I know. Let's try to do a manual on this wavy ground through the PVC pipe, see what happens. All right. So I was able to do a manual all the way through on the GrindKings. I am kind of used to them. Let's see if I'm able to do a manual with the impact board with the slappies right away. Oh no. Okay. So I messed up the manual on the slappies. Probably because it's just like a shorter board. Maybe I wasn't trying as hard subconsciously. Maybe there's something going on, trying to sabotage my own experiment. So as far as the pop goes, you guys want to hear the difference? This is a wooden skateboard. This is the impact. Can you hear the difference? It's definitely a different sound. What do you guys think? What do you prefer? The impact is a twin tail. I don't usually like that, but I do kind of like this board. So you can be rolling the normal way and then just maybe you just did a kick flip or something. And then you think, oh, I should do a nollie 180. So this board's flatter. It has longer wheelbase. Okay, so in here, never mind. It's easier to do it on that board just because I feel like I have a little more control where it's kind of flat. But when I was at the outdoor park, I definitely preferred the pop that I was getting on the impact board. So let's go to those clips. So as you guys know, I've been itching to skate the impact board outside. I also want to make a full video skating it outside and in the street. I need to make a video skating it in the street. Also need to make a video skating the lockers at a bigger outdoor park, maybe even on a vert ramp, because I can skate vert. So I finally got to get outside. The snow has finally melted. This park's been covered in snow for over a month. So it's nice to get outside. Actually, today the temperature is amazing. It's like summer, so I'll probably get out and skate a little bit today, get some more clips for a future video, maybe more with the impact board. I was surprised. I like the impact board better at the outdoor park than I did at the indoor park. Maybe because I just wasn't quite used to it yet the first few times I skated it. But at the outdoor park, it felt really good. Great pop, you know. It felt more controlled and easier to flip because it was a little bit shorter than my normal board. I just usually skate a really long flat board, but the thing about long flat boards is they wear out really fast. They're not going to keep their pop for a long time. The impact board, being a little steeper, being made out of carbon fiber, fiberglass, polyurethane, it keeps its shape. It lasts a lot longer. I know I got some comments saying stuff like, oh, a board lasts a couple sessions. Wow. Well, yeah, I haven't had it long enough to really know how long it's going to last. But so far, it's working really good. Been really happy with it. You know those things at the ice skating rink you hold on to when you're a little kid and you can skate, you can learn to skate without falling on the ice? There are kind of things like that in skating, but they're really small and they're for kids. It just makes it harder. What if there was something like that, just bigger for adults? You could hold on both sides. You guys ever try to just do stationary stalls on a flat bar? I think that could really help people get better at skating. I think it could help me. Maybe I could actually be a rail skater. So I think I could stand on this thing longer with the GrindKings. I don't have very good balance anyway. And standing stationary can be very hard. Oh, I'm not going to get any time at all on this thing. Oh, that's so hard. It's easier when you're sliding. Wow, it's way easier when you're sliding. I'm not somebody who's even good at like flip tricks stationary. I cannot do this. Maybe a Smith. See if I can stand on a Smith. Maybe if I put my foot on the rail and cheat. I can't stand stationary on anything. Can I stand on a crook? Stationary. Oh no. No way. Can you guys do this better? Why am I so bad at that? You guys ever try to do this? Let's see. Let me see if I can get it into a 50-50. Smith. Oh man. You guys ever try this? Let me know in the comments. Okay. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the impact board or the GrindKing lockers, let me know in the comments section below. Sometimes these two companies will actually be in there answering the questions. If not, I'll try to answer myself. So actually, this could be an entire video. I might do a video on stationary rail stalls, maybe a how-to video on how to nollie smith to 50-50, but this is really fun. It's kind of fun to just work on your balance like this. And if it's super cold or rainy outside, you only have a small space to skate, this can be a really good way to work on your balance and practice. Yeah, this could be a whole video. It was really fun. The lockers feel great for stuff like this. They really fall into place. They fall into the exact right spot. What kind of weird challenges or weird videos would you want me to do in a space like this? Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas, kind of like Warehouse Wednesdays type stuff. Maybe game of skate. Should I do stuff like that? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit the subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.